Before we get started, if you're a fan of the Golden State Warriors, don't forget to hit that like now button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update on everything happening with the team. And if you know someone who's also a fan, share this video. Now let's dive in, because today's topic is a must-watch. The 2025 season has been full of twists and challenges for the Golden State Warriors, a team known for its winning history and ability to shine in crucial moments. The Warriors, currently with a record of 38 wins and 28 losses, sit in 6th place in the Western Conference, which at first glance may seem like a good position, but it hides a path full of difficulty. For many, the situation seemed risky, with the possibility of missing the playoffs being a real threat. However, a major turnaround has occurred, and now, the team finds itself in a tight race to chase the title again. This quality leap is largely due to the arrival of Jimmy Butler, one of the most respected names in the league, coming from the Miami Heat. Since Butler joined the Warriors, the team has made a considerable leap, winning 13 games and losing only 1 in their last 14 outings. Butler, with his winning mentality and tireless energy, has been a crucial presence on both ends of the court, helping solidify a defense that has now become one of the best in the league. Butler's impact isn't limited to his individual ability. He brought with him a dynamic that has been extremely positive for the Warriors, raising the game of other players, especially the young Jonathan Kuminga, who is having his best season in the NBA. Kuminga, before an ankle injury in January, was posting impressive numbers: 16.8 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2.2 assists. Upon returning to the court after his recovery period, he quickly began showcasing his talent again, scoring 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist in just 20 minutes against the Sacramento Kings. The 22-year-old forward has shown impressive development, and Butler's impact on his progress could be significant. With a mentor like Butler, Kuminga may be on his way to becoming a player of the caliber of the NBA's greats. However, not everything is calm behind the scenes of the team. An internal situation involving a player from the roster has sparked rumors of a possible conflict in the Warriors' locker room. According to sources close to the team, coach Steve Kerr made cryptic statements, suggesting that a team member might be harming the team's chemistry. This accusation, which still needs to be confirmed, caused a stir among fans and NBA analysts. Kerr, who has always been seen as a balanced leader, rarely gets involved in controversies, so his words carry weight. The issue became even more intriguing considering the team's recent struggles as, despite a solid season, they have not been able to maintain their usual dominance, something that, to some extent, reflects the internal fragility that could affect their performance. Kerr's words, which have yet to be confirmed, cast a shadow over what should be a stable environment. If there is indeed some sort of internal fracture, it could have a devastating impact on the team. Tensions within the locker room could undermine the cohesion that has always been the foundation of the Warriors' success, which is essential for a team aiming for the NBA title. While the identity of the player involved is still a mystery, many speculate it could be a veteran who no longer fits the team's philosophy, or even a star whose leadership style is no longer working. The fact is, any internal discord could damage the group's dynamic, which is fatal for a team striving to be champions. The internal situation only becomes more complex when considering the future of Kevon Looney. Looney, who has been with the Golden State since 2015 and won 3 NBA titles, is one of the team's pillars. However, his contract is nearing its end, and he will be a free agent in the upcoming offseason. Looney, who has always been very dedicated to the team, stated in an interview that he doesn't know what the future holds. "I don't know. Right now, I'm focused on this season. You never know what might happen in a short time," said Looney. He also spoke about the importance of being with the Warriors for so long, highlighting the rarity of a player staying with the same franchise for such a long time. The center has been a great example of consistency and dedication, but the uncertainty about his future with the Warriors is something that could impact the locker room. Looney, although he has never been the team's protagonist, has played an essential role in all of the Warriors' achievements, being a player who has always given his all for the team, whether as a starter or coming off the bench. His averages this season of 4.9 points, 6.6 rebounds, and 1.7 assists in 15.7 minutes per game show that he remains valuable to the team, even though he is not an NBA star. The question about his future, however, could add another layer of complexity to the team's internal situation. Looney, who has a long history with the franchise, could be an element that helps maintain the team's unity, but the possibility of his departure could affect the group's morale. With the season nearing its end, tensions in the locker room could affect collective performance, and this is something the Warriors cannot afford. With less than a month left until the end of the regular season, the team needs to fully focus on securing a playoff spot. Otherwise, last year's nightmare, when the team was eliminated in the play-in tournament, could repeat itself. For the Golden State Warriors, the only way to save what's left of the season is to quickly resolve these internal issues and ensure that everyone is aligned with the same goal, the NBA title. The arrival of Butler, the revival of Draymond Green, the improvement in defense, and the development of players like Kuminga are signs that the Warriors are on the right track. However, the lack of harmony in the locker room could ruin everything. Kerr, an experienced coach with a track record of success, will have to handle these issues with the same competence that led the team to 4 titles in recent seasons. His leadership will be crucial in preventing the internal situation from escalating and damaging the championship chase. The situation involving Coach Steve Kerr and the potential internal conflict in the Golden State Warriors locker room cannot be ignored, and if not resolved quickly, it could affect the team's performance in an irreversible way. Kerr, who has always been a reliable leader for the team, now finds himself facing a challenging scenario. His ability to maintain control of the group will be tested like never before. The team's balance, which has always been one of the Warriors' greatest strengths, is at risk. It is important to remember that the Warriors have been one of the most cohesive teams in the NBA, and this chemistry between the players has been fundamental to the franchise's success. Internal chemistry is not something that can be underestimated in a high-level competition like the NBA, where every detail counts. And the issue of maintaining cohesion becomes even more relevant now as we approach the final stretch of the regular season and the Warriors prepare for the battle for the playoffs. The issue of leadership, both on and off the court, will be crucial for the team to overcome any adversity and stay competitive. The presence of players like Butler, Green, and the potential of Kuminga are great assets, but none of these factors will be enough if the team doesn't unite for a common goal. If the toxic player mentioned by Kerr is a divisive factor, it is essential that this be addressed before the team enters the most decisive moments of the season. In the quest for the NBA title, collaboration among the team members is crucial. If internal tensions continue to rise, they could be felt on the court, and this could compromise the team's collective performance. Internal disputes can lead to a lack of communication among the players, and the unity the Warriors have always had, which led them to 4 NBA titles, could be undermined. However, if Kerr can manage the situation wisely and the Warriors can overcome any internal differences, they will be ready to fight for the championship once again. This is the challenge the team faces now, maintaining unity while dealing with the internal tensions that have emerged. Additionally, the future of some players, such as Looney, also weighs in on the decision of how the Warriors should proceed. With the possibility of Looney leaving the team after the season, this adds another element of uncertainty to the team's internal dynamics. The franchise will have to make important decisions not only about the players already on the roster, but also about potential reinforcements that may come to strengthen the team for next season. The trade window will be a decisive moment for the Golden State Warriors, and the way the team handles these uncertainties could deeply affect how the team prepares for the postseason. The addition of Butler was a great move for the Warriors, and his presence on the team is being felt very positively. Butler's impact goes far beyond his individual numbers, which include an average of 16.8 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 5.8 assists per game since his arrival. His leadership and intense playing style have been key to improving the team's defense and the growth of players like Kuminga. Butler's winning mentality is the kind of attitude the Warriors need to move forward. However, if there are locker room issues that affect the group's unity, Even the presence of an elite player like Butler may not be enough to guarantee the team's success. The situation is becoming increasingly interesting as the season progresses. The question of who could be the toxic player affecting the team's chemistry is something NBA fans and sports analysts want to find out. Could it be a player who has become selfish, or someone who can't adapt to the team's playing style? Or, on the other hand, could it be a leader who has lost the trust of his teammates? The truth is that there are many possibilities, but the solution to this problem needs to be found quickly so that the Golden State Warriors continue to be one of the most feared teams in the league. The team's situation is a true test of leadership and resilience, both for Steve Kerr and his players. During the next phase of the season, it will be crucial for everyone involved with the Golden State Warriors to set aside any disagreements and focus on achieving the ultimate goal. Everyone knows that the road to the NBA championship is never easy, and for this, the team will need cohesion that extends beyond the technical aspects of the game. Resolving any internal conflict and ensuring that everyone on the team is aligned will be critical to the team's success. And amidst all this, the rivalry for the leadership of the Western Conference and the challenges on the court remain intense. With the playoffs approaching, the Warriors have no time to lose. The work ahead for Kerr and his players is to resolve any internal tensions and ensure that the focus is fully on the championship. NBA playoffs are unforgiving, and any distraction can be fatal for a team with big aspirations. Therefore, the immediate future of the Warriors depends on how the situation will be resolved in the coming days and weeks. The team needs to find a way to overcome any internal problems and move forward, with all players focused on winning another NBA title. And for that, Kerr will need to be more than a strategist on the court. He will need to be a leader who keeps the group united, ensuring that cohesion and trust are not shaken. Only then will the team have a chance to continue its pursuit of another championship, while the season unfolds with its promises and challenges. As the Warriors prepare for what lies ahead, with a roster filled with talent and some internal issues to resolve, the importance of strong leadership has never been more evident. Steve Kerr's impact in moments like these could be the determining factor between team unity and the collapse of their title aspirations. Kerr is known for his ability to lead and make crucial decisions, but now he faces a different challenge, a type of opponent that is intangible and resides within the team itself. Although the Golden State Warriors are one of the most talented teams in the NBA, the human factor, the dynamic between the players and how they connect both on and off the court, will be key to their success or failure, and this has never been more relevant than now. Throughout their winning era, the Warriors have always stood out for the chemistry between their players. The interaction among them, the deep understanding of their roles within the team, and the shared desire to win were vital components of the titles won. Any break in this could be devastating. Coach Kerr has always emphasized the importance of a collective mindset, and this philosophy was central to the team's rise. His ability to manage egos and turn a roster of stars into a cohesive unit is one of the main reasons the Warriors have been so successful. However, human nature is unpredictable, and sometimes even the most successful teams can be shaken by internal conflicts. And now, with a potential fracture in the team's chemistry, the Warriors need to unite more than ever. Amid all this, there's the factor of Kevon Looney, the team's center, who has spent over a decade in Golden State and was an integral part of all the team's victories, may be preparing to go down a new path. This brings a layer of uncertainty to his situation, but it could also be a moment of reflection for both the player and the organization. Looney has been a model of consistency and resilience, and his departure would mark a significant milestone in the team's recent history. In his statements about the future, Looney expressed a desire to stay in Golden State, but also acknowledged the reality of free agency and the unpredictability of this phase. This brings an important dilemma for the Warriors. The team needs to focus on its title pursuit, while also dealing with uncertainties related to players like Looney. He may be one of the pillars of the team, but his decision to stay or move on could change the franchise's direction. Looney's performance this season, with averages of 4.9 points, 6.6 rebounds, and 1.7 assists in 15.7 minutes per game, doesn't make him a superstar, but his value to the team goes beyond the statistics. He is a symbol of loyalty and effort, something hard to find in a league where player turnover is constant. His experience and understanding of the team's culture are irreplaceable. But will the Warriors be able to find a solution that maintains this stability while preparing for the future? Additionally, the presence of Jimmy Butler has been crucial to the recent change in the team's dynamics. His arrival was the type of reinforcement the Warriors needed to reignite the competitive fire within the team. With Butler on the court, the Warriors' defense improved significantly, and the team began to show a more solid level of cohesion that hadn't been seen for a while. Butler's impact goes beyond his scoring ability. His winning mentality and defensive skills have brought new energy to the team. But the true key to success for the Warriors now may lie in the continued development of their young players, such as Jonathan Kuminga. With support from veterans like Butler and Green, Kuminga could become a crucial piece for the franchise's future. What's expected of him now is not only an improvement in his statistics, but a growth in his competitive mindset. He has the potential to become a versatile player, someone who can contribute significantly both offensively and defensively. Kuminga's development, with guidance from experienced players, will be key to the Warriors' success not only this season, but in the years to come. Meanwhile, the Warriors' defense, which had been fluctuating, has stabilized considerably. The arrival of Gary Payton II and the continued presence of Draymond Green have been essential factors in this transformation. Green, who had a rocky start to the season, has returned to being the defensive leader the team needed, and the defense is now among the best in the league, allowing only 108.2 points per 100 possessions. This is a major accomplishment for a team that has always been more known for its explosive offense, but now seems to be finding a healthier balance between both ends of the game. Of course, for the Warriors, the focus should be on maintaining their strong defensive performance, especially as the playoffs approach. Defense is one of the biggest differentiators in crucial moments, and if the Warriors can maintain this level of intensity, it could be what propels them back to the NBA Finals. However, the biggest challenge they face now is resolving internal tensions and ensuring that everyone within the roster is committed to the common goal. The road to the title involves making sure that everyone plays with the same intensity and focus, without distractions that could compromise the team's performance. Steve Kerr, once again, is responsible for uniting the team, managing egos and potential internal disputes, and ensuring that the collective mindset is restored. As the team faces this challenge, fan support will be crucial. Warriors fans have been a constant force over the years, and now, more than ever, the team needs to feel the warmth of the crowd and the encouragement to keep moving forward. The fan base plays a vital role, not just as spectators, but as a fundamental part of the team spirit that makes the Warriors so special. The Golden State Warriors have always had a special talent for standing out, not only through their on-court performance, but also in how they build their identity and connect with fans. The potential arrival of Kai Sotto to the roster wouldn't just be a technical reinforcement, but a strategic move that could expand the franchise's global influence, connecting different cultures and markets around the world. With a massive fan base in the Philippines, where he is seen as a sports icon, Kai Sotto could be the bridge that tightens the bonds between the NBA and millions of Asian fans. His presence on the Warriors could elevate the team's popularity in Asia, especially in the Philippines, a country where basketball is more than just a sport. It's a true national passion. This move would create a new wave of dedicated fans, increasing engagement and further strengthening the Warriors' brand. Beyond the direct impact on the Filipino community, Sotto's arrival could further expand the franchise's reach in international markets. The Warriors have always known how to turn their on-court success into a globally recognized brand, and Sotto could be an essential piece to drive this expansion. With a growing presence in Asia, the team could explore new commercial and strategic opportunities, solidifying their position as one of the most influential franchises in the NBA. But Kai Sotto's impact goes far beyond marketing and the global expansion of the Warriors brand. He has become an inspiration to thousands of young athletes, especially in the Philippines, and his journey proves that basketball can be a powerful tool for change and opportunity. His path shows that with dedication and effort, it's possible to rise from less favorable circumstances and carve out a space among the best in the world. For the new generations, Kai Sotto's rise represents more than just a distant dream. He is the living proof that talent and hard work can overcome barriers. Many young people look up to him and see not just a promising player, but an example of perseverance and courage. Someone who decided to face greater challenges and proved that he can compete at the highest level. If incorporated into the Warriors roster, Kai would have the opportunity to further develop his skills in an environment that values both individual and collective growth. Under the guidance of Coach Steve Kerr, who has always prioritized player development and building trust, Sotto could refine his game and reach a new level, both offensively and defensively. The Warriors system has always stood out for its fluidity, constant movement, and collective play. The team's philosophy is based on floor spacing and active participation from all players in plays, which fits well with Kai Sotto's playing style. With his versatility and tactical intelligence, he could add new possibilities to the team's scheme, strengthening the group even more. Defensively, Sotto's ability to protect the rim and dominate rebounds could be a key differentiator. He has the potential to become a modern center who not only defends effectively, but also contributes offensively, particularly with mid-range shots. Few players in his position have this combination of skills, and it could give the Warriors a new dynamic, keeping the team competitive and unpredictable for their opponents. Another important point is Kai Sotto's adaptability. The Warriors have always required their players to be versatile, and he fits this profile perfectly. In addition to acting as a rim protector, Kai could be a playmaker, helping in the offensive transition and offering new options for the team to explore. One of the greatest advantages for Kai in joining the Warriors would be the chance to play alongside basketball legends like Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. The presence of these veterans on the roster would provide invaluable experience for the young player, who could absorb knowledge and learn directly from two of the most intelligent and strategic players in the league. Curry, globally recognized as one of the greatest shooters in history, is an example of dedication and constant evolution. Having the opportunity to play alongside him would allow Kai Sotto to improve his game reading and further develop his decision-making ability on the court. On the other hand, Draymond Green's leadership and basketball IQ could be pivotal for Kai's growth. Green is known for his game vision and defensive skills, and his mentorship could help Sotto adapt to the NBA's physical and intense playing style. With Green as a guide, Kai could learn to use his height and wingspan as efficiently as possible, becoming an even more valuable asset for the team. Kai Sotto's presence would not be limited to his impact on the court. The Golden State Warriors have always embraced diversity and inclusion, reflecting the multicultural spirit of Silicon Valley. The arrival of a highly projected Filipino player would further strengthen this identity and create an even deeper bond with the Filipino community, which already has a strong presence in the Bay Area. Additionally, the franchise could leverage this connection to promote social and cultural initiatives, organizing special events and actions aimed at engaging Filipino fans. This would not only strengthen the relationship between the team and its fans, but also expand the NBA's global presence, reinforcing the cultural impact of basketball worldwide. On the commercial side, the potential signing of Kai Sotto would bring significant impact. His popularity would drive brands and sponsors to show even greater interest in the Warriors, capitalizing on the visibility he would bring, especially in the Asian market. Sales of official products, such as jerseys and other items related to the player, would experience a major boost, further increasing the team's revenue. The commercial impact would extend to TV broadcasts, advertising deals, and even strategic partnerships to strengthen the Warriors' presence in one of the fastest-growing sports markets in the world. The NBA has always been a league known for its ability to reach global audiences, and Kai Sotto's arrival at the Golden State Warriors could further intensify this expansion. He wouldn't just be another player on the roster, but a symbol of a new phase for the franchise, one that seeks to reinforce its international presence and conquer new audiences. His signing would not only be a commercial move, but also an opportunity to add talent and versatility to the team. Steve Kerr would have the mission of adapting the team's tactical scheme to integrate a center with Sotto's characteristics, making the most of his qualities within a system that values movement, collectivity, and basketball intelligence. If you enjoyed today's content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any details of the next news. Your support is crucial for us to continue bringing everything about our team. See you in the next video.